What's good, people? Your boy Clan, Spurs fan. Um, Last couple days has been tough. It hit me way harder than I was expecting it. Um, I guess I just want to get on here, process some things, give my thoughts on the situation and tragedy that happened with Kobe, his daughter, and the other passengers. What's up, Carson? How are you, Clan? Not good. Not good. Um, I don't know, man. Yesterday, when that news struck, about Kobe and the tragedy that happened, I think most people saw that and instantly thought, "Oh, this is a joke." But then, the more you scroll down your feed and the more you see what's out there, and you see that TMZ posted it, it's like, damn, this is real. It, it's real. It just it's crazy, man. Because Kobe, I'm just gonna say what Kobe meant to me, and I know that a lot of people, Kobe meant different things to them, especially older generation. I know, Kobe was a replica of Michael in your eyes, and to me, I didn't grow up with Michael Jordan. I mean, by the time I could really comprehend basketball, Michael Jordan was with the Wizards, so I didn't grow up with Michael Jordan, but what I did grow up with was Kobe. And Kobe, to me, in my eyes, was, I always said he was the second greatest player of all time. I know people, gave me heat for that. I've always said that. But to me, Kobe is the exact thing that, as a Spurs fan, that we love. Kobe is Manu Ginobili with way more athleticism. Like, Kobe he actually was the next Michael Jordan. And when people say he's only a replica of Jordan, I mean, the guy, as far as his accomplishments, that's a pretty damn good replica. I mean, winning championships isn't just being a replica, just copying somebody. You have to have something within you, and that dude was incredible. I'm just gonna really, really miss Kobe, and something like this is just such a tragedy. And it hit me. It hit me kind of like, when Michael Jackson died. When Michael Jackson died, I didn't know how to feel. Like, I was just so out of it, and it was so weird because it was like, I don't know this person yet. I'm grieving over this person. I'm crying over this person. And I guess the difference between Michael Jackson and Kobe is, Michael Jackson, you could comprehend it because, it was self destruction. It was the drugs, and even though we hate to see him go, it was like, he had control over what happened, to him. But then with the Kobe thing, man, it's just a bad call from, I think, the pilot, bad call from the passengers to go through that fog. But no telling how many times they went through fog in those helicopters. So it's just tough, man. I don't know. I don't know. I teared up yesterday, cried a little bit, and it's crazy, man. And as you guys know, like, I think I might have made a video and people were talking about, who's my top 5 players or whatever. And as you know, Kobe was always 2 for me. It was Jordan and then Kobe. And I just remember being a kid and watching him play and just being in awe and cursing at him and saying "F you, Kobe," because he would just destroy the Spurs. I was fearful of him. And I think, was it 2011? It was either 2011 or 2012 season. No, might have been 2013. It was 12 or 13, I believe, when Kobe got injured. I think it was 12. Um, and I remember that season where he had a trash team, man, but he was lifting them above everything. Like, he had Dwight Howard, a very old Steve Nash, and he wielded that team into the playoffs. And I remember that he was going to end up being, I think, 8th seed or 7th seed or something like that, and we were going to have to play them first round, and I was terrified. He got injured, and I was like, dang, I really wanted to see that matchup, but I was terrified to see Kobe that year. And the dude just has so much heart, so much competitiveness. I mean, whatever I say about him, everyone else, probably have the same thoughts. It's just a lot. It's just a lot, man. I just wanted to get on here, process some things with you guys, see how you feel about it, because the other night, well, not last night, but the night before, I was gonna talk about the Spurs, and I said, well, I'll save it for the next day. And then yesterday hit, and it's just like, damn, dude, damn. Like, what am I supposed to say? You know? I mean, it's a lot, dude. It's a lot. Like, Kobe don't supposed to go, man. And then the bigger tragedy is, his daughter. Like, because you think about it, I mean, even Kobe, that's the last thing he wanted. I mean, just. Damn. And I mean, who am I to get on here and start talking about, boo hoo me, how I feel about Kobe and I lost Kobe. I mean, his family lost Kobe. His family lost his daughter, man. And then, not to mention his daughter's teammate and her parents. I mean, it's just awful, dude. Just an awful situation. Just an awful situation. And I know tragedies happen all the time. It happens all the time, but I guess it's just certain individuals that we put on a certain pedestal till we don't think it can happen to them. We don't think it will happen to them. They got money, they got celebrity, they got so much in life. There's no way something like that would happen to them. But yeah, I mean, I just take this as, the only, there's no positive out of this, but the only thing that I could say that would make others feel better that's mourning, the loss of Kobe and his daughter and the other passengers, but especially Kobe, is that one thing Shannon Sharp said on Instagram is when you lived a life that's as fulfilling and as great as Kobe's was, that's an eternity. I mean, what he experienced is stuff that a lot of people won't experience. So he had a whole lifetime. He had a whole life cycle as far as what he was able to experience. He's been to places that lots of people haven't been able to go. He's won championships. He's won an Oscar. So the only thing I could say is, I think the big tragedy is losing Kobe. I think the bigger tragedy is losing those young people, man. 13 years old, and I think the friend was 13, and I don't know who else was on the plane other than her, or helicopter other than her parents. But it's a shame, man, because Kobe didn't want that, and I can't even imagine what his family's going through with the loss of his wife, with the loss of her husband and daughter at the same time. And it's crazy because things like this happen all the time, and it's not like one life is more important than others, but I mean, I know me personally, I grew up with Kobe. It was always Kobe. As far as elementary school, middle school, when you throw a paper ball in the basket and you scream out Kobe, and the teacher yell at you every single time. I mean, I'll never forget those memories. Like, he is part of the culture at this point. He's part of the culture. I remember I was playing 2K, and this was a few years ago, playing 2K with a friend, or actually a guy I just met. He wasn't a friend. My cousin, we're friends now, but my cousin was on too. And we were playing 2K, and I remember his player was awful. I mean, 60 overall or whatever. And it's at the end of the game, and we're down by 1. And it was funny. I was mad at the moment, but afterwards it was kind of funny when I started thinking about it. But he took the ball, the 60 overall. He shot a mid-range fadeaway and screamed out Kobe while we're on the headset. First time ever meeting this dude. I was like, "Are you serious? You're really gonna take this shot? You ain't as clutch as Kobe." I mean, I know that's stupid, but hey, I don't know. I mean, that's the most recent memory I have of like the whole screaming out Kobe thing. So I don't know. All right, Ruru. Yeah, I know it's tough, y'all. Yeah, DeMar was. I didn't even watch the game last night. I'll be honest with you guys. I couldn't do it. I couldn't watch any basketball yesterday. I was like, you know what? I'm not turning on a game because I'm gonna cry. And I saw all the clips and I posted it on Instagram, the clips from the Spurs and how Duncan was crying and Becky was crying and I love how Pop. I'm gonna say something about Pop. You know, everyone that comes out and says Pop is this, Pop should retire, Pop. Guys, with the loss of Kobe and the loss of, you know, other celebrities that we grew up with, don't be so quick to just want people to go away. You know, if they're struggling with whatever, you know, professionally, don't be so quick to just say go away because there's only one type of Pop. And I'm gonna tell you, the way that Pop handled that situation yesterday, where he was on that bench and he's comforting DeMar DeRozan, and he don't have a tear in his eye because he knows that everyone is mourning and he has to be the strong one for the team at the moment. He has to be the guy that comes forward and says, "Okay, let's try to keep him in our prayers and just try to comfort everybody here." And I was just blown away by Pop, man, because after the game they talked to him and he was cool. He was collected. He said, he was competitive. He talked about Kobe, but he tried to keep his emotions to a minimal. And the thing is, Pop is someone who's dealt with tragedy recently with the loss of his wife. So for him to be able to take on that role to be that pillar for us is huge. So let's not be so quick to just want people to go. They have a game or bad season or whatever. Don't be so quick to just want them to go. I mean, if they're trash, they're trash. You know what I'm saying? I know what you're saying, but somebody like Pop, somebody like Kobe, somebody like Duncan, you know, you want these guys to stick around as long as they want to. Let them play as long as they want to. What if, I mean, how would you feel at this point if let's say Kobe was still playing today, because he probably could have if he wanted to. I mean, people would have kept him on the team. Let's say he was like, I'm playing until I'm 41. And then, you know, the whole world saying he's trash because, you know, Kobe wouldn't be as good right now. But everyone was saying, you're trash. He needs to go. You need to go. You need to go. You need to get fired. You need to get cut. All this. And then this tragedy happened. Like, you'll feel awful. And I'm not saying, yes, just, you know, this is just hindsight or we shouldn't criticize players or criticize coaches. All I'm saying is let's not be so quick to just want people gone, you know. And there's so many tragedies that happen in this country, man. And this one with Kobe and his daughter isn't a bigger one or a less significant one, or, you know, it's all messed up. When I think about the shootings that happen all the time, when I think about just so many things happen in this country, and some things I feel like can be controlled, but then you have something like this with the helicopter, and it's like, damn, dude, like, I don't know. It just makes you face your own mortality. But like I said, the positive thing that we can take out of this is the fact that Kobe lived a fulfilling life, you know, and they said that the helicopter was going down pretty fast, so I'm assuming it went by quickly when it happened. And they said it was foggy, so maybe you couldn't see anything. So I don't know. But what I do know is Kobe had a fulfilling life. He had a great life. He had a life that a lot of us won't be able to experience. And he touched so many people. And the NBA wouldn't be what it is if it weren't for guys like Jordan and Kobe. It just wouldn't, you know. So it's tough, man. It's tough. But you know, life goes on. I think tonight NBA TV is posting the last game of Kobe's career, which is the greatest last game I've ever watched. But yeah, life goes on. It is what it is. You know, we can sit here and we can cry about it and talk about how awful it is, which I've already cried and talked about how awful it is. But you know, the real tragedy is the family. the people that knew him on an intimate level, not just us as fans. We're upset we lost a celebrity, but you know, wife is upset she lost a husband. You know, uh, people that knew him personally are upset on a deeper level than us. So let's just pray for them, and you know, all of us lose somebody at some point in life, and let's just hold each other up because there's plenty of tragedies that happen throughout this life, and tragedies that we've seen over and over again. And this is just another one of them, man. Just another one of them. But this is on the level of Michael Jackson. Let me look through these comments real quick. You see, it's the next day and my heart is breaking. My thoughts are on his wife and daughters. She has a long, hard road to travel before she can begin to heal. Prayers for her. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, because us, let's be real, man. We're gonna be upset right now, and we're gonna not necessarily get over it. We're gonna always be kind of messed up about it. But similar to the Michael Jackson thing, you know, we kind of accepted it at this point, you know. And I think how social media is and just how we are not personally knowing Kobe, we're gonna take a week to mourn, and we're gonna be better after that week. But the people that aren't gonna be better after that week or that year or 2, 5, 10, 20 years, it is the wife and the daughters. They're the ones that's not gonna be okay. You know, so that's the real people that deserve to have our prayers. Uh, yeah, and the others that lost their lives in the helicopter crash as well. I mean, that's a tragedy, dude. That's a tragedy. I don't know if the daughter. Oh no, I think the daughter did. Gigi's friend. She does have a brother, I believe, because I think he tweeted something out. So he's got a struggle. So let's pray for him too. So it's rough. Yeah, his daughter didn't get the chance to live. Yeah, it is. Every decision matters, man. Every decision matters. I know they were saying that a lot of, you know, I don't know if it was the aircraft companies or something, but a lot of helicopters and everything were deciding not to go through that fog yesterday. But his, you know, he went ahead and went through with it. You got these decisions we make, man. Like, every decision matters. Who would have thought, you know? See, the games that continued the day of did seem off, but at the same time, I've heard others say, and I kind of agree, Kobe would have probably wanted everyone to play and give their all. So in a way, brings comfort. Yeah, I know a lot of people have been posting and been kind of irritated by the fact that there's been games yesterday, but come on. Come on. The games are scheduled, and the fans that want to go see those games, let them go see those games. And not only that, it's a perfect opportunity. Even the day of, it's a perfect opportunity to go to the games and mourn and celebrate Kobe's life and, you know, cry together and hug. Come on. It is what it is. It happened. But to say that all the games should have been canceled, I don't know if that's fair to anybody. You know, I don't know if that's fair to anybody. And Kobe would want it that way. So, I don't know. Let's see. I loved Kobe and disliked him at the same time because dude was deadly on the court. And to me, I feel like he made the Spurs play harder and smarter. That is true. He did do that. I think Kobe said the other day, didn't he say something like he would have 10 championships if it weren't for the Spurs? And he used to get super irritated at Manu. I remember laughing at my brother because he was a Kobe fan. And laughing at him because Manu would just destroy the Lakers. Let me see if I missed anything else. I'm gonna go ahead and get off. I don't think I'm gonna. If we talk about it again, we'll talk about it again. But you know, as far as the Spurs, I'm gonna get back to posting more often and talking about the Spurs and everything that's going on. It's just these last 2 days have been tough, man. Yeah, seeing those 24 and 8 second violations were were very touching. They were. Um, they were, man. Let's see. I feel sick to my stomach trying to watch our game. It just hurt, man. And when they did a tribute to him to start game, I just broke down. Yeah, it's tough. Thanks for uploading, Clan. Glad to talk about this with other Spurs fans. Yeah, yeah, it's tough, man, because man, so many battles. So many battles. Him and Manu going at it, like, just so many. So many. And the thing is, I never liked the Lakers. I never liked Phil Jackson at all. Like, I can't stand Phil Jackson, to be honest with you. But I always admired Kobe. Always. You can't find anything on my page, on my Instagram page, or your tweets or anything saying anything negative about Kobe. Because I always, especially, one thing that I'll say this, guys, and I'm going to get off. One thing that used to always bother me with the Kobe thing, which now I'm happy that he's getting the love he deserved. And he got it the year before, or the season he was going out, when he was retiring. So he got the love and admiration that he deserved later on in his career. But I'm going to tell you guys, one thing that used to really bother me was when, at the time, Kobe had 3 rings, and people would always say other people better. Like, they always try to say Tracy McGrady was better than Kobe, just because people didn't like Kobe. Um, they tried to LeBron James, before LeBron even won anything, that he was better than Kobe. It was like, guys, like, why can't we just see Kobe for what he is? He's one of the greatest ever, period. You know, and him winning those 2 championships post Shaq, I think that solidified it. But I'm telling you, man, it was so much stuff out there saying, you know, Kobe is this player is better than Kobe and all that. Carmelo's better than Kobe. It was crazy. It was crazy. And LeBron James versus Kobe thing, LeBron never even got to the finals to face Kobe. You know, so Kobe's one of the goats. Um, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Yep, my fondest memories are Kobe showing respect and love to our players and City, man. He didn't have to, but still show respect, and I know our Spurs legends respect him back. Kobe was an American icon, a monument to self-improvement, discipline, and hard work. He was. The only person better than Kobe is MJ. Exactly. That's it. That's the only player, man. I mean, you can put arguments there. You can say Duncan and Olajuwon. Like, I mean, there's plenty of great players, but just the amount of takeover. It was. I mean, come on, it's Kobe. Take care, Clan. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get off, guys. It was hard to get on here and talk, but I did want to just process some things with everybody, let you get your thoughts out about Kobe. You know, I'm sure as the season go on, we're gonna mention Kobe some more, but this is just a tough day. But as it goes on, I'm gonna get back on my Spurs talks. I do want to get on here and talk some Spurs. Maybe when is our next game? Do you guys know when our next game is? Can somebody tell me when our next game is, really quick? And what time? And today? Really? Today's our next game? At what time? Yeah, I still can't believe it either, Gene. Bulls. Okay. Alright, yeah, I might talk after the game then. I don't know, guys. Or maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Oh, at 7? Okay. 7 Eastern, 6. Okay, maybe. I don't know. 7 Days State News, but thanks for hopping on, Clan. Great to talk with you, and rest of Spurs Nation. Peace out, all. Alright, man. Alright. Yeah, thanks, Haiti, for hosting it. Thanks, Gene. Thanks, Gio. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I might talk after it, or I'm gonna give my thoughts on the Bulls either tonight during the game, right after the game, or tomorrow. But more than likely, it'll probably be tomorrow, because yeah, it's tough. All right, guys. Stay blessed. Talk, tell the person next to you you love them, and yeah, stay safe.